Good morning, guys. If everybody could please put your phones away so you're ready to listen. Out of sight, out of mind. It was snowing a lot when I went to first hour. Phones or other electronic devices? Oh, it is a phone. There we go. Good morning. Welcome back. Up here on the TV we have our agenda for today. And if you look, we're going to talk about clay. So your first assignments, those have-tos, I know some of you still have to work on some of them. But, we talked about the purpose of art. We talked about why artists keep portfolios. And then also talked about, we did that artist steal unit because we really need to understand copyright and plagiarism. These are some things that you guys did while the sub was here, so you have a really good understanding. Because what we're going to start to do now is we're going to start to develop you guys as artists. And you're going to learn how to work as an artist more on your own. I'm still going to teach you and work alongside you and help you learn what you want to learn, but you guys are going to start to go in your own direction. Are you going to be working with clay? Are you going to be working with airbrush? Are you going to be working with carving? That's up to you. But you can't work with a material till we open that center. I'm calling them centers, but they're not really set up as a center. They're just around the room. So we went over drawing materials. We went over all the water-based paints, right? Tempera, acrylic, watercolor. Today we're going to talk about clay. So then we'll have drawing, painting, and clay all open. And then tomorrow we'll open yet another center. I'm thinking airbrush, but I just need to make sure that all the airbrushes are kind of functioning and working. And then we'll have to keep them clean so we can use them when we want to use them. Now, having said that, once I'm done introducing clay today, you guys want to get these have-tos, these 3 have-to things that everybody needs to do, finished. I would try to get them finished before you really dive into whatever artwork you want to dive into. If you need a break from the have-tos, or if you're finished with them, this is what you're going to work on. We've got want-tos, which is like the stuff where you guys choose. You should start getting sketches for ideas that you have for your art in your sketchbook. We talked a little bit last week about where artists' ideas come from. And you are going to have to do sketches or plans before you start your big pieces. So we talk a little bit about like Pinterest, watching people, being out in nature. We kind of went through that list of some ideas where people get ideas. Ideas where people get ideas. Also, the other thing you want to start trying to do, at this point, I wouldn't jump right in and make like a masterpiece right away that takes you like 2 weeks to make. At this point, I would just explore with materials. And some of you started doing it. You guys at that table have been really good at this. Just try out some watercolors. Try out clay. Try out throwing on the wheel. Just try it out. You might fail, you might not like it, you might love it, but just explore with materials to see, is this something you want to do? Any questions about these have-tos and want-tos? Okay, then we're going to go in the clay room and talk about clay.